What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strike Up Beer, quick beer reviews with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan. How's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. And tonight, it's getting a little, it's not late, but we're done with the show. We're doing some quick beer reviews, knocking out some things. And this little gem fell into our hands. It's a non-alcoholic beer. You actually had this
Well,
on a previous
I
live
bought
stream,
it. Yeah.
I don't know, 6 months ago, if not longer than that. But we're
It wasn't
having
like 4, maybe.
or
Yeah.
DrinkSip Deftones Tone Zero non-alcoholic beer. It's a lager. And you got a little paragraph on the back if you want to read that. Yeah. St. Delisle over there.
That's kind of what I'm going for there a little bit. Introducing our epic non-alcoholic lager, a seamless blend of DrinkSip's essence and Deftone spirit. Crafted with unwavering precision and boundless creativity, it embodies fundamental principles while inviting your taste buds into new territories. Immerse yourself in this crispness of a classic lager where innovation and artsy intertwine in every sip, subtly enhanced by rice water for depth. From Drink Sip and Deftones emerges a near beer inviting you to raise your glass, whether you're taking a break from alcohol or choosing to abstain from completely. Cheers to transcendence.
Yeah.
Cheers!
That's a nice little there you go. Cheers, bud.
Yeah. Mazel, mazel, good things. Just give me a second there.
Yeah.
I'll cheers you here in a second.
Smells good. Smells okay.
And I did drink this during a live show over at your place in the den. I think this
Mhm.
is while the old father-in-law was in Florida or something like that.
Mhm.
Um,
Did you have the okay. Yeah, I was just looking at it because it says taste crisp, clean, refreshing, smooth
yeah.
with subtle notes of malt, delicate hint of rice adding depth.
I went to I actually picked this up out at Goody Goody is
Yeah?
where I picked this up at, and right next to it was a 311 one, which we have done a review for the 311 one.
Yeah.
Um, it was Deftones of 311. I was like, I'm getting both of you. You're coming home with me. Picked him up, brought him over, drank him during the show, and now
Hmm.
we're doing our official review on it.
Yeah.
Looks great.
Yeah.
Cheers, mazel mazel, good things.
Yeah. Super clear, super light. Like it looks like a Mick Ultra or something like that, like a ultra light beer. The body and color should be light and golden, embodying the essence of classic lager with a modern twist. Aroma, mildly malty with whispers of fresh grains and a touch of floral hops. I'm definitely getting a little floral in there though. Like there's a little bit of hoppiness. I'm not getting like a watered down action like you might get with
No,
some of your NAs. Getting more of a beer feel.
yeah. Now there's only been 13 total check-ins of this on Untapped.
Yeah.
9 are
Maybe even
unique.
14.
There's 8 ratings, but it doesn't give you the score because I think they have to have so many ratings before it actually issues a score.
Yeah.
So the score right now is an A, but just kind of scrolling through here, we got a 3.75, a 3, 3. I would say that's a 2.5. That's a 1.5 on that
Very,
one.
very dry and next to no flavor. Okay.
2.75, 2.75, 2.75. This one's a 3.
It's the same guy checking them in like 3 days in a row. That Andrew guy, the 3.5, the 2.5, or 275, 275, 275. He
He's
November
consistent.
November 19th, the 23rd, and then the 26th. He checks them all in and gives them all
Yeah,
the same score.
I mean, he's just staying consistent.
I
Uh,
hear you.
E. Reichland said, relatively light with slightly tangy flavors, typically weird NA malt flavors, a little hot bitterness. Not bad for an A, but that's not saying much. And he purchased it at HEB.
Oh, hey, there you go.
He's out in West University Place, Texas.
Jesus,
Yeah.
Andrew did it again. He was the first. I think he was the first one to check this thing in
Andrew's
November 8th.
a legend.
They got about
Andrew, if you're watching this, Andrew, you're a legend.
he bought a 6-pack and he rated it every single time he checked in. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cheers, cheers.
I mean, there are people that live for their checking in on Untapped. And like at the end of the year, they'll go online and they post their beer drinking stats for the year. I drank X number of beers this year, this many different beers, this many styles, this many blah blah. The average score I gave a beer was this, blah blah. What about you? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just think space is super gay. Whatever.
God. 40 calories in this thing. It says 4 natural ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast.
That's a lie
Finish,
because it's rice water,
yeah.
which is different than just water.
hmm
So,
Finish should be balanced and refreshing, leaving you ready for the next sip.
I
I
mean,
mean,
for an NA, it's pretty damn good.
mm,
If you're doing a dry January, sober October, or you just don't drink alcohol, but you like beer, this is definitely a really good option for you. If you're a Deftones fan, you have it because you like the Deftones and they were part of this. Like this isn't just something that has their name on it; they're actually part of the creation of this.
yeah.
So go and get you some, put it in your gullet, tell us what you think of it. And I think this is brewed up in Inglewood.
Okay.
Inglewood always up to no good.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what Tupac taught me.
Yeah.
So
With this particular beer, you have to understand you're drinking a lager. So it's going to be more, you want to drink it ice cold. It's not going to be real hoppy. These beers aren't made for that, right? But they're made for easy drinking and refreshing things like that. Drinkability is supposed to be there, right?
hot outside, have a nice lager, right? It's crisp, it's refreshing.
Mhm.
Don't let it get warm. Drink it relatively quick. Now, not as quick as we are, as we're drinking these in like 7 minutes total or something like
Yes,
that.
ma'am. Yes, let's just knock them back. Alan's taking it to the house.
Oh,
Oh,
hold on. I wanted to cheers you.
there
Cheers,
we
miles and
go.
miles of good things. Here we
Finish
go.
these off, everybody. There we go.
My eyes.
Finishing off, DrinkSip Deftones Tone Zero. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you.
Here's the one thing I will say about NAs, and I don't have an answer for it, and I'm still waiting for someone to tell me. And I throw it out there every time we have an NA. Why are they so carbonated?
So
The
bubbly.
the bubble gets you way quicker on an NA. Um, you definitely have to belch a lot more drinking NAs because just the carbonation and the buildup that you'll have in your stomach is way more than with just a regular beer. Um, different styles or different ways, but all NA, every NA I've ever had,
Oh boy, there we
right
go.
there, it just got me. It always builds up quick,
Oh, he's still going, folks.
especially if you chug it, right?
Yeah.
Um, I'll straight up chug a full NA just for kicks and giggles, and it always gets me, always.
Okay. This is
So
an ultra. So Drink Sip is an ultra premium non-alcoholic beer. All their beers.
yeah,
Drink Sip isn't about shortcuts. It's about real beer brewed with care using a proprietary process. We naturally craft beer under 0.5% without removing alcohol. Huh? Oh, because that's part of the process.
yeah.
Delivering bold flavor every time, crafted by a team of experts, a decade experience. Drink Sip along or brings you ultra premium beer that's authentic, full body, and made for those who expect more. Expect or exceptional beer, no gimmicks.
Well,
So,
and like you're talking, there's different ways. So they said without removing the alcohol, there's ways of brewing the beer and keeping under that 0.5% without removing the alcohol.
mhm,
Versus there's other ways that where people will brew it and remove the alcohol. Two different styles, two different ways to brew it. I haven't really noticed a huge difference between the two different styles, to be honest with you. Um, but for an NA, it's pretty good. I'm going to give this like a 3 out of 5. It's a really good option for a non-alcoholic. Um, drink it cold, enjoy it. Uh, it's just I don't know, it's not bad. It doesn't have that watered down taste that I actually think NAs have actually kind of gone away from that a lot. Whereas I think a couple of years ago, every non-alcoholic beer that we had some sort of like a watered down taste to it. They figured out a way to kind of get rid of that taste, that flavor profile. But this is a good option if you're again, if you don't want to drink alcohol, but you still want to drink beer, it's a really good option for you.
Yeah, maybe the people who brew it and they are able to brew it without getting the alcohol in it actually produce the beers that aren't watered down, or they have to remove it on the back end or something. Maybe that
Right.
has something to do with it. Now, this one was Best Buy 4/26/2026. We still had a whole nother year to go through this. But yeah, very cool. I like the can art too. But yeah, I'll go 3 with you. I mean, it's a standard beer, that's
Yeah.
an NA, but,
Right.
no watered down flavor. You got a little bit maybe of a aftertaste that you might get with some of your NAs. I think it's more of the carbonation, and, these things are pretty carbonated. You hard pour one, you'll find out. So,
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
thumbs up, especially during, when we do dry January or, some people partake in sober October or
Some people do
people
both.
or and there's people out there that just don't drink alcohol, but they still want that beer. They want that beer flavor, and this is it's a decent lager. I'd say it's pretty solid.
They live that what was it? Former Texas Ranger pitcher CJ Wilson lived that straight edge life,
Oh
you
gosh.
know. Um some people live that life, Hey, to each their own. You don't
Mhm.
want alcohol, it's a good choice. Go get you some. Have you had it yet? Let us know what you think. And do you like the Deftones? Do you not? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what you like. You have to tell me. I don't mind them. I'll enjoy it from time to time.
Tell me.
But tell us what you think because we can't read your minds.
Mhm.
I'm just saying. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.